Mr. Brons.
Thank you. Before we for human rights abuses, we should look at similar abuses even within the European Union. Countries in which opposition parties are physically attacked, such as Hungary, or attacked by the militia of the ruling party, such as even the United Kingdom, or countries that lock people up for non-violent dissent or ban political parties, like Belgium. We must conduct relations with Russia on the basis of the interests of our own member states and not on hypocritical outbursts. Thank you.
That concludes the Catch the Eye part of the debate. I now return to the Council.
Thank you. You have to be careful not to go beyond your speaking time, please. Last speaker is Mr. Brons.
Mr. Andrew Brons.
Thank you, Mr. President. The British opposition leader has announced an intention to renegotiate parts of the Lisbon Treaty. That would, of course, require the consent of all 27 countries. He has also announced the introduction of a sovereignty bill, which would force a referendum in the event of further treaties. This, of course, could easily be repealed by subsequent governments. Would the Council and the Commission agree that the Conservative leader's plans are just hot air? His party must decide either to accept the Lisbon Treaty or, in my opinion, better still, take the United Kingdom completely out of the European Union. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Andrew Brons on my list for 1 minute, please.
To oppose the joint motion for resolution on forest fires, despite the fact that I agree with European countries cooperating voluntarily to prevent, fight and repair the appalling damage caused by forest fires. However, I object to the creation of European Union bodies that would exercise power over member states in areas that are wider than necessary to deal with this problem. I draw attention to sections 03, 07 and 08 of the joint motion for resolution. This proposal is exploiting admirable humanitarian responses to the appalling tragedies that we have seen in order to take further steps towards the creation of the European Protection Force called EuropeAid, as outlined in the Barnier report. Thank you, Mr. President.
And finally, Mr. Claeys.